Hello and welcome to another video with Bladderus. Here we are doing the breast cancer awareness stream. All donations are going to be donated to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So it's for a great cause. Even if you're seeing this on YouTube, any donation that goes that has this video mentioned is it all is going towards that charity. So in previous videos you see me playing Destiny. Right now I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. I will admit I ended up falling asleep. I had to work before I did the stream, so I was when I fell asleep I was getting right there at the 24-hour mark of being awake, and so I do apologize. I just ended up crashing. So that means that, because I do have plans later on this evening with my wife, that it does mean that I will end up having to be a couple hours short, or an hour, 2 hours, probably like 2 hours short, so I do apologize about that. Of 24 hours. But I will try to make it up. So I'm going to re-sign a couple people, and then we'll go from there. Alright, time to play the game now. So here we are. The Houston Texans are going against the New England Patriots.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Texans going up against the Patriots. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 15 matchup.
The Texans are back deep, waiting for the kick. The top team in the AFC East will be kicking it away and getting this game started. This game is underway.
Alright, game is underway.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. going to march onto the field, having already this season found the end zone over 20 times with his passes. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
So far, Lamar Miller's had a really good season.
The gut here.
So hopefully Lamar Miller can continue that trend.
Now here's a look at the Texans line up on offense today. One of the poorer offensive units in the league. Always, it seems, not only making mistakes, but having a difficult time moving the chains. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. And Davis is lined up. Two tight ends set. They'll go ground. Miller's tackled down at the 38. And with that, let's look at the Patriots defense. One of the best in the league when it comes to sacks. Right now, ranked second in the league in quarterback sacks. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Miller's got it on the screen.
Oh, gotta love the screen. Gotta love it.
It's third down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the first down. You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
Hopkins can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing. Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get the situation, get the other offense in a third down situation, make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
And they take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. Brady's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. And he has more than 3,500 passing yards on the season.
No, good for him. 3,500 passing yards on the season.
The Texans set at the line. Dime package. First down at the 20. Throws the pass. That's a pickup of 14.
Tom Brady, early in his career, did a lot of play-action passes, and they were very good at it. And this past year or so, they've gone back to it.
The Patriots have it at the 34. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. Second down coming up.
Sniff that one out. That was. There's no way Tom Brady has a designed run.
Some yardage on the ground today. So far on the season, they've been only middle of the pack. The Patriots snap it at the 36. Could have been intercepted. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Texans step back onto the field on offense, Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
First down at the 20. Miller's taking the handoff.
Miller's trying to be patient, but there is no
Oh man, the sun is blaring.
Davis got 2 tight ends on
The sun is
field.
blaring. I got this
And the
darn
give to
fly that
Miller.
just won't leave me
It's
alone.
Mayo in on the tackle.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The Texans will take the snap from the 25. Lamar Miller has the catch. That's a gain of 8.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on third down, but offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up a first down.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Davis has got it in the gun. And the flag comes out.
Offense.
The defense will take the
Still
penalty.
second down.
After that penalty, it sets up second down and 18. Davis standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Running room. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Lamar Miller with the carry. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Miller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now second down. The play clock's running down. Davis going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's complete to Zach Miller. Miller's tackled down at the 38.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Excuse me.
Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this one. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
Miller's tackled right at the 28.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up a first down.
And Davis is now completed 4 in a row. they better hurry to get the snap. The Texans call for the timeout. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back after these messages.
Sorry, I was replying to an email.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Tackle made by Jones that time.
Nice run.
There was a guy looking for some help on the Destiny game, on some high-level missions. I wish I could have helped him, but turns out he's on PlayStation. I'm on Xbox, so I told him I'd be more than happy to walk him through it. But as far as being able to play it, sadly I'm not at that point to where I have both consoles. I wish I was. If someone wants to buy me that console and send it to my address, then please let me know. I will be more than happy to assist y'all in that aspect. But as of right now, I can't afford those.
I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
The Patriots didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
2nd and 10. Very nearly intercepted.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact
that is the one problem with Kareem Jackson is I don't know how many season interceptions he has, but I never really see that guy get me a pick. Hello and welcome to the stream. Here I am streaming for breast cancer awareness. Any donations that I do receive, I will be donating to the National Breast Cancer Foundation.
Wants to give it a go here.
As you can see right now, I'm playing my Houston Texans franchise. I'm in week 15. I'm going against the New England Patriots.
Special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking, they get it done.
Miller's ready to take his.
Do you have any questions?
Again. And Phil, he staked them to this lead with some outstanding rushing here in the first half.
There is nothing this guy can't do with the football in his hands. He can.
This is actually.
He can run over you. He can run around you. He can do it all. And
this is actually what do you call it? This is franchise, not Madden Ultimate Team.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third and 3 coming up.
I'm in season 2. That's why you see some guys that are not. Oh man, he was wide open. Dang it. 46, 56, 60.
The Texans have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Miller's the receiver on the screen. The Texans.
Well, you get some, you lose some.
Good job by the defense that time. 4th down, they were ready for everything. Very aggressive, fast. They make the play, and this could change the game around.
Loss of 2 on that play. 1st down at the 47. Martin up the middle. Second and 10 coming up.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd and 2. Intercepted. Phil, this defense has come up with the interception, and now the offense would like to do its part here before the half.
Absolutely. The offense take advantage of this situation. Well, let's talk about the defense. My gosh, they got some good players, and that was an awesome interception they just made.
The Texans offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
And they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
The Texans from the 32. Here's the handoff. That's McCourty making the stop. The Texans have pounded the football today, and that's nothing new for this team. Miller's near the top of the league in rush yards, and he's showing why today.
It is hard in the NFL to run the football like this every single week, but here we are again, and they are getting it done.
The Texans have it at the 44. Leaps in the air and has it. That's his first reception today. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time, and again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
And that last play made by Pat Chung.
All right, I'm going to take the clock down just that way y'all know I'm not just sitting here waiting. I am purposely taking the clock down.
Show the speed that you have and get it done.
So 1st and goal to go. Gets the handle here. Houston.
And that's why I took the clock down, because I knew that Miller was good enough to be able to run it in for a TD.
Touchdown of the game. The late touchdown here in the 2nd quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning. Now, this is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the 2nd half.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football.
To the end zone. The 30, the 20, the 10, all the way home. And touchdown.
Lack of hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
Inside of the uprights. The Texans certainly wanted to go into the half with a bigger lead than they have now. We'll see what they do before the first half ends. Scores 17-7. The Texans offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again. Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit that time. As the quarterback broke the pocket, the defensive backs did a good job staying with the receivers. Nobody's open. Quarterback has no opportunity except to throw the football away.
2nd down and 10. Miller's the receiver on the screen. And The tackle is made at the 41. The Texans are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Davis now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Davis's mobility, boy, gives him a chance to make a play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the
Hello and welcome to the stream.
From the gun.
Ah, I got too excited and I saw him wide open.
Long coming up, you're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance, so be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
3rd down and 10. And the catch is made by Percy Harvin. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. No good. No good.
Wow, I tried to freaking kill the clock and I ended up missing a field goal because of it. Dang it, I should have just kicked it normal.
The pressure can get to a player. The kicker has to stand there and think about it.
I think that's probably the dumbest decision I've done all season.
The Patriots from the 37, scanning the field. The ball is knocked out. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back to Space City, Houston, Texas, for the start of the second half after the break. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. McCourty is going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Here we go, the first snap of the second half. And that's Merciless in on the stop.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Second and 5 coming up. Brady is going to take it from the gun. And there's Dobson. Moore's there to take him down.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And it's over to Gronkowski with the catch.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets
Let's
it done.
see
A lot
here.
of velocity, right on target.
Second down and 7. Doug Martin carries the football. Moore,
Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to the left.
Big stop.
The Patriots offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens is the run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Brady's back in shotgun formation. He's hit as he throws it.
The Patriots really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Puts it through the upright.
If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave me in the leave a comment in the comment section.
Looks like whatever was said at halftime struck a
I can
note
definitely
with this
answer
team.
any
That
questions
field
you
goal
have.
gets
I
them right
appreciate
back
you
in the
watching.
game.
I think what the coach did at halftime, he went in there and he put his players in a good frame of mind, gave them some confidence, and it showed in that opening drive.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
I really can't believe I did that darn
The
field goal.
running
That
game has been
it
going
really
in opposite
upsets me.
directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
He runs with it right up the gut. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The Texans have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Miller's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle. Hightower is so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
Davis is running away from the pressure. Dives down, and that'll end the play.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Lamar Miller, explosive play, 20-yard rush. I will see what I can do.
And that's a gain of 9.
Well, there's a 10-yard one.
90 yards so far on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And the give to Lamar Miller. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive side and just make things happen.
Just so you know, I'm in Season 2, Episode 15 of Season 2.
And they tackle him there at the 34.
The Texans, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking.
I've already pretty much won the division. I don't believe I've won it yet, but I've almost won it.
Hightowers all over that offense and brings him down.
Texans running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss. Touchdown.
Very nice.
Loss of a couple.
Nice one, Dominic. Nice one, Dominic Davis. Very nice.
Lead insurmountable with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time. And you hope if you do that somewhere in the fourth quarter, you could find a way to get back into this game.
He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time. Martin's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
2nd and 9 coming up. The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. Brady connects with Gronkowski. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 45. Tom Brady under center. 2nd and 10. The Patriots get a first down.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch through it.
And it's knocked down. Second and 10 coming up. The quarter is about to end. One more play first. Brady from the gun. LaFell with the grab. The Patriots will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. Final quarter underway now with this snap. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Stephen Gostkowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Short's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Now, as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
The Texans have it at the 29.
Oof, thank goodness he has no hands.
Situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
It'll be 3rd down. The Texans get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. It's Zach Miller with the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
And he'll take the snap and plow ahead.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
The Texans come to the line with a bunch set. Right to the left. Hightower's gonna make
I think I need to do a
tackle.
screen because they seem to be picking off on my run.
Happy with Dante Hightower. He has played very well in his first couple years in the NFL. Able to get the passer on blitzes sometimes, but here's what he's known for. Able to stop the run. The outside run comes there. It comes towards him. He shows that power and size and tackles the running back for no gain.
Miller's got it. Screenplay. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Patriots,
First down.
one of the best in the league at getting after the quarterback, but today no pressure, and they're paying the price, Phil.
They are.
I will admit, you're going to have some trouble getting a sack on my quarterback because I try to get rid of the ball pretty quick whenever I pass.
When you don't, the defensive backs must come through with good pass coverage. They have not done that here. Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
2nd down and 9. makes the catch. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Texans are up right now, and a big reason why is the offense is coming through. On the season, you see the numbers, and they're not great. But today, they certainly have been in the groove.
Jim, I'll just say this. Finally, all the hard work is paying off. It's starting to show on the field.
Not letting anything go on the rushing right now.
For this offense.
That's fine. They're letting the passing go.
So fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Davis taking off. The ball is jarred loose.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Texans take it from the 38. Set up screen. Brings it into his body. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good
Take it down
job.
to
4th down
2
up.
seconds. I may get a penalty on it. I'm trying to figure out how quickly you actually have to hike it. Nope, 2 seconds is right.
The kick is, it's through there. The kick is good.
Yeah, I did it. That's something that they changed from last season. It's last season you were able to do it. You were able to start it on, or start your kick motion at 1, and you wouldn't get a penalty. But this year they make it like what it should be, where the kick motion is included in the play clock before the actual hike is done. So he's got to be careful. Watch out for that.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better.
Unless they hurry up, that means the 2-minute warning's coming out. Yep.
2nd down, late in the 4th quarter. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 8. Dobson can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Patriots will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. Brady able to
Man, I even put it over the top, so that way I didn't give up a freaking pass like that. I don't know how.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Brady's got it in the gun. And it's batted down. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Brady's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Brady's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Let's say you're only wasting your own time there, buddy.
2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Surveys. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. And he's brought to the ground. That's his 6th catch of the day. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. Wow, what a time. Touchdown.
I'm not a fan of LaFell. LaFell has always torn me up every year.
Clearly, they're not not ready to give up the fight just yet, but that touchdown may have come just a little bit too late.
Well, you know, Jim, it's never too late in the NFL. I mean, listen, I remember one time we had a lead late against the San Francisco 49ers. I thought the game was over, and you know what happens. Hey, Joe Montana to Jerry Rice. That's right. I still can remember. He throws a long touchdown to win the game, so you got to hang in there and fight to the end. Well, I don't think they had any choice. They had to go for the onside kick there, and really the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance for the recovery, and now the game is probably over.
The Texans offense is on the field, and they are sitting pretty with the lead late in this game, Phil.
I like the way they are sitting in this game. You said it, Jim, and I'll tell you what, all the pressure goes to the defense. Can the defense find a way to get them off the field 3 downs and out and make them punt?
The line of scrimmage is at the 40. Double tight end formation. 2nd down and 5. Takes it out of the eye. Breaks free. Miller's taken down at the 18. The Patriots will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Miller's marked down after a gain of 4. The line of scrimmage is the 14. 2nd down and 6. Lamar Miller with the carry. Tackle made by Jones that time. You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about 2 teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is 2 different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim, and it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Texans at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Miller's ready to run off the screen. Touchdown, Texans. That marks the 50th touchdown pass of his career. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. McCourty is not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Patriots come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's, you know, Jim, these are tough moments, and what you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance and throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver, and just get this.
Well, leave me a like and a subscribe, please, if you enjoyed it. And there is definitely more to come. I am pumped, ready to go. This stream is going live.
They are going to be tough to beat.
Well, I sure hope you're enjoying the video. I see you've been pretty quiet on the chat, but if you, like I said, if you have any questions at all, feel free to go ahead and leave them in the comment box. That way I can respond. But I do appreciate you continuing to watch. As I said earlier, this is the breast cancer awareness stream. Any donations are going to go to the national, or every donation that's done during the stream or off of this video on YouTube will end up going to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So it's definitely for a good cause.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38! Hot! Here we go! White 90! White 90! Hot! Here we go! White 90! White 90! Hot!
If you're looking to upgrade your defensive line, this is an easy drill. All you have to do is just hit the button and it shows, and then it's pretty easy to be able to jump on the quarterback.
Come on, let's go! White 90! White hot! Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38! Hot!
I just like doing the actual in-game drill because you do get more experience or what's it called in this game? You do get more experience to be able to give to your players. So that's the reason why you'll see me do in-game drills. I just figure if I'm going to do it, why not do it right and give my guys as much experience as possible. That way they can be able to progress and put it in the right spots and stuff like that.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38! Hot! Come on, let's go! White 90! White hot! Here we go! White 90! White 90! Hot! Hot! Come on, let's go! White 90! White hot! Let's go! Red 38! Red 38! Hot! Here we go! Red 38! Red 38! Hot! Let's go! White 90! White 90! Hot!
Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm just now finishing up on my practice, and then I will be playing week 16. As y'all can see, this stream is for the breast cancer awareness. Any donations that are given during the stream or off the YouTube video will be given to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So it is for a good cause. Just an easy way to get gold on this one. Of course, I say it's an easy way to get gold, and this is the first time I have not gotten gold. Wow. I just got stuck up on my guy.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38. Let's go. White 90. White 90. Hot. Let's go. White 90. White 90. Hot. Here we go. Red 38. Red 38. Hot. Here we go. White 90. White 90. Hot.
Alright, so this is how I put my scouting points. I just go to the position that I think I need. So, let's see if I've already finished wide receiver, because I do need some wide receivers. I pretty much, because of the fact that it's not like I need a lot of positions, I just go ahead and go all the way down to the 7th, just in case I see a guy who's a diamond in the rough. I have yet to see one that's that late be an early one, but you never know. It also helps me out, like if I don't get a good offer for trading a draft pick instead, I can always choose someone later. If I saw that, like in the 5th round, if I have a 5th round draft pick and I see someone that it was projected to go in the 5th, but they're actually skill levels for the 4th, then maybe I'll go ahead and make the decision to pick them up. Alright. So we gotta go against the Indianapolis Colts. So we got a division game and a rivalry. Great.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody. Today's matchup features two teams eager to come away with a late season win. It's the Colts going up against the Texans. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 16 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the AFC South as we join you from Lucas Oil Stadium. Hello, friends, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for kickoff, and hope you're having a great holiday season. We got some football coming your way.
Yeah, we do. You know, when the weather gets cold and it gets this time of year, the games, the players know it's getting near the end, and every game is important because your dreams of going to the Super Bowl, they're still there. To get there, you probably need to win this game here today.
The best team in the AFC will be kicking off to get this game started. The Colts are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. We're underway here. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. Luck's coming out now, having a very solid season. And his touchdown to interception numbers about a 4-to-1 ratio. The Colts come out in a bunch set. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
The Colts will take the snap from the 25. It's caught by Dante Moncrief.
Luck selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Texans will come out in the dime. Luck, handoff. Slashes to the left side. Gains 15. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
First down here. The give. And that's Watt. And on the stop, and this will go for a loss.
The Colts offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second down and a long way to go. Picks up about 5. The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attacked the offensive line, and there was nowhere for the running back to run the football.
Luck out of the gun. Intercepted. Davis going to be at quarterback today. He ranks in the top 10 for touchdown passes in the league this season. The Texans have it at the 29. Takes it from the strong eye. And Davis is the one who brings him to the ground. Here's the Texans offense. And on the year, they have put up the 3rd most points in the National Football League. Davis going to take the snap from the shotgun. Complete to Hopkins. Going to take it the distance. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, I know. There's a long way to go. No, there's no doubt it, but you gotta like your situation in the field that your football team has, getting that score and being on top.
The Colts are ready to return the kick. And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Colts are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Second down following the run. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Nicks all over the ball carrier.
The Texans defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
This is third down.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Brian Cushing puts it into that play.
And it's third and short. The defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense.
And gains about one. And now we'll look at the Colts offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. 2nd and 9. Manawi Nui hauls it in.
The Colts, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and this third down's much easier with this situation.
3rd and short. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's 3rd and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
Reaches out and grabs it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first, ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and of course it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
The Colts can tie it up with the point after. It's good. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. The Texans ready to receive the kick. Short's going to test the coverage this time. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Colts defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
Zach Miller makes the catch. Gains 16.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
First down at the 36. Tackle by Trent Cole. And here's the Colts defense. A week ago, they got to the quarterback on 5 occasions. The Texans snap it at the 41. Kendall Langford with the sack.
Well, it's just a race against time, isn't it? When the defense blitzes, can you get to the quarterback before he has time to recognize the blitz and throw it to a receiver?
The Texans are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Airing it out. We played a quarter, and it's the defenses that are shining. We're all tied up. Back after this.
Papa John's, where you always get better ingredients, better pizza.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
We'll see what he can do here. He's tackled right at the 24. That return's good for about 9. You hope your running back can break off some big plays, and that's what this guy has done today, Phil.
If you can't break off some big run plays, I'll tell you where you're going. You're going to the bench. So this running back is showing, give him a chance, give him a little opportunity, and he can turn it into something special. What a day by the running back.
The Colts have it at the 24. And it's Cushing with the big push up front to make the play.
The Texans guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Coming up, second down. To the ground. Jackson's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
On the way, third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Luck's going to take it from the gun. Down on the field. With the contact, the ball comes out. 1 quarter in the books, and the defense continues to shine.
Yeah, awesome first quarter for both defenses. I like what they're doing on their sides. They're taking some chances. Both coordinators had good game plans, and we can see they're working so far in this game.
They're in punting formation. Going to try his luck here. And they get to him at the 45. That return's good for about 25.
The Texans love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Texans stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
2nd and 6. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Miller's got it. Screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Colts offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Players for both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. The Texans lined up in the nickel. Luck will take the snap from the gun. Has Andre Johnson. And that gains 1.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
Andrew Luck under center. Gets it out for the completion. That's another reception, giving him 2.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
1st down at the 34. Moncrief's got the catch and the 1st.
Luck's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. That's dropped by Andre Johnson, who couldn't bring it in.
Johnson's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football.
He's in the clear. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. And with that trip to the end zone, they're out in front here midway through the 2nd quarter.
What a good feeling. You know what they want? They just want to, they would love to get in at halftime and still have the lead, because it just gives you confidence. It makes you feel good, and you can enjoy that cold drink at halftime.
Randall's taking a breather as the kicking team comes out. He just contributed over 60 yards receiving on that scoring drive. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Colts defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
Miller's in the backfield, single back set. Gains 13. Now 1st and 10. It's Miller. Brought down at the 44. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They hand it off to him again. Picks up about 2.
Miller's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
1st down at the 46. Trent Cole gets to the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. And here we have second down. Miller's out there to receive the screen pass. Third down now. The Texans will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Colts getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive.
That leads us to second down.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets them. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
The Colts have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. Randall's been a favorite target, Phil.
He has. And listen, when you have that kind of talent on the outside, you got a quarterback that can put it on the money. The offensive line, they're having an outstanding day, too. It adds up to a lot of receiving yards.
Moncrief's tackled down at the 50. That's his third catch of the day.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
And a flag comes out.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defense a little jumpy right there. The Colts signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pitching. They're expecting to run right up the middle.
On the money for about 4.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Luck's completion percentage 70% on the day. Going to be a penalty here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Come on, defense. You're killing me with all these neutral zone infractions.
That's
Come
what
on.
happens when you try to guess the snap count. The line of scrimmage, the 36.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Andrew Luck, look at that arm strength.
Oh my God.
That's his 9th
Killing
touchdown
me.
pass this year. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
He'll take it from the 1. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Texans haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
The Texans signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The Texans take it from the 23. Going deep. It's intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Colts will take the snap from the 45. Luck slides and ends the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Second down and 7. Has his target. Taken down at the 20.
Man, my guys apparently just cannot tackle this game.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this and pick up those first downs and keep it going.
The Colts from the 27. They're setting up screen. And he's brought down by Brian Cushing. We'll switch sides and take a break for halftime as the second quarter has come to a close here in Circle City. Back to Indianapolis after a short break. Shorts running this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Texans talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 2 coming up. The Texans snap it up at the 26. Miller's tackled down after a gain of 10. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Miller's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 4 coming up. Davis is back in shotgun formation. Langford chases down the quarterback.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of 5 on the play. Third and 8. Screen. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
The Texans don't have a lot of options. on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The offense is on the field on 4th and 8. The Texans take it from the 38. Miller's got it on the screen.
The Texans go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Colts take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here, you're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Colts have been quite good all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Luck's continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and of course, we see all the great plays he makes.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. 2nd down coming up. Handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Coming to the line at the 25. Quarters formation here for the defense.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Darn division rivalries, man.
The give out of the eye.
The Colts running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
3rd and 6. Whitney Merciless, unmerciful to the quarterback.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. Looks like they are taking control of this game midway through the 3rd quarter, adding another 3 points to the lead.
And what you have to do when you increase the lead like this, don't start looking at the clock. Just keep playing hard and try to bury your opponent.
That return's good for about 26. The Texans take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Texans have it at the 44. Hawley's the one who made the big stop.
Texans offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? You run, loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
3rd and 4. Miller's taking it on the screen. Got the first. first, and he's got some space.
It's third down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass, nice execution, and they get the first down.
Davis, completion percentage, 50% on the day. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one.
Well, it's a good touchdown by the offense there, and and what it's done, it's gotten this game closer, gives them confidence, and confidence is a dangerous thing. We'll see if they can keep moving forward after this.
The Colts will get it back in a moment. Still have a 2-possession lead. Scores 24-14. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. It's somewhat surprising to see, but you look at the rushing totals, and this part of their game has become less effective as the game's gone on.
I think the running back is starting to tire a little bit. As you watch him run, just doesn't look as determined as he was early in the game.
They'll run it here.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd down and 9. They'll meet him this time behind the line. The Colts offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. The Texans defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The final quarter begins with this snap. Ball is out. He's brought to a halt.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
He's got a chance to return this one. Breaks out of that one. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. That return's good for about 24.
The Texans know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
Miller with the reception.
The defense has a lead here in the 4th quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up and make the tackle. Good job that time.
2nd down and 5. Miller's the receiver on the screen. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The Colts defense now is going to go nickel. The Texans will take the snap from the 30. Miller's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Davis there to make the stop.
Nice job that time by the tight end, makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
And Davis is now completed 4 in a row. Second and goal from the 1. Touchdown. That'll close the gap. Phil, that touchdown could prove to be the difference maker for this team, but still they need their defense to kind of capture that same energy and give the ball back to them so they have a chance to drive down again and next time take the lead.
Yeah, Jim, I think the defense is going to have the energy and all that. I'm looking at the offensive side. Can they have the courage to call some plays that maybe the defense is not expecting? That's what they need to do here.
The Colts weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
2nd and 12. They'll go ground. And it's Cushing with the big push up front to make the play.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Finds his mark. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the game is close. You're losing. It's 3rd down. You need to get a stop, and the defense does it. Now it's 4th down, and they give the football back to their offense.
He wants to return this one. Taken down at the 33.
The Texans love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Texans will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again. It's like we've seen all year long, isn't it? There's a reason why this guy's the top rusher in the NFL. He does every single week. Finds ways to have games like this. Big yards picked up on that play.
It's complete to Cordero Patterson. Patterson's marked down at the 27.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Davis, completion percentage, 60% on the day. Secures it with 2 hands. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. That touchdown has them on the brink of victory. What do you think, Phil? Is that the touchdown that's going to seal this victory?
Well, I think it put them in unbelievable good position. But now I think it's up to the coaching staff on the defensive side to make sure they go out there, be aggressive, and finish this game off.
They'll take it at the 20. The Colts offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3-and-out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. The Colts just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Welcome back, and the defense trying to hold on to this lead with 2 minutes to go. First down, pressure on every snap now. Michael Ho'omanawanui makes the catch. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
The Colts will take the snap from the 40. That's dropped by Andre Johnson, who couldn't bring it in.
Johnson's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. Those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Climbs the ladder, and he has it. 6th catch today so far.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Coming off last week, we knew talking with him that he could not wait to get back onto that field and post his usual big numbers. And he's done that here, Phil.
Yeah, he was determined after last week, mad about the way he played. And I'll tell you the big thing, Jim, he felt good about the plan. That's the big reason he's been sharp here today.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff. And that's good for only a yard or two. The Colts coming to the line still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. This is a time when communication is paramount. You're in the hurry up, no time to huddle, and you must score.
Yeah, that's right. They know the rules. They know what they're supposed to do. They've practiced it many, many times. No reason to make a mental mistake in this situation.
They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout. The defense gets the sack. Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
And gains maybe 4. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. 3rd and goal from the 1. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. Looks like the defense didn't expect him to go to the ground, but they rush it across for the touchdown in the late moment.
Yeah, nice call that time, Jim. You said it right. It is a game of chess when you talk about NFL football. And what do you call that? Checkmate. That was a good job by the offense.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Texans offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Holding offense.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
The penalty. The Texans come to the line.
I get a good play, get us into almost field goal range.
Davis has got it in the gun. And they take him down. The Texans.
And then now all of a sudden y'all are afraid of freaking blocking. Come on. Like, we had this game in hand.
Out of the shotgun. Davis on the move. Pass is intercepted.
We lost this game because of the 6 inches between our heads.
Here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does.
No mental toughness at all.
As a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
Pathetic. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please leave me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.
Man, nothing worse than being such a hard-fought game. It's physical. You get hit a lot. It's rough and tough. And then you go in the locker room and you still lost a close one. Tough to take.